Hello there, YouTube. Got an EDH deck tech today. This is my newest EDH deck. As you can see, it's Rafiq of the Many. So, yeah, I'll just go ahead and get started. So, first, I'll go ahead and put him up there. We'll just go with the mana base. So, we have actually, I'll go like that. 2, 3, 4 planes. 4 basic planes. 3 basic, I believe it's 3, yeah, 3 basic forests, 3 basic islands, and then we come to our man lands. So we have a treetop village and a celestial colonnade, and we have a command tower, Seaside Citadel, Hollowed Fountain, Glacial Fortress, Sajiri Refuge, Temple Garden, Greypelt Refuge, Celestia Sanctuary, Simic Growth Chamber, Azorius Chandri, Floodplain, and we're going to get to our fetch lands, so we can basically get out either basics, but usually we're getting out our Temple Garden or our Hollowed Fountain, Floodplain, and Grasslands. Oh yeah, and also Crows and Verge, which is nice because you can get both your Temple Garden and your Hollowed Fountain. So yeah, neat little trick there. And then we have our utility lands. Mosswort Bridge just to get free stuff. Rogue's Passage just to make Rafiq unblockable. Then just some colorless ramp with Temple of False Gods and Ancient Tomb. Then we have Reliquary Tower just for general utility. Terrain generator to get us extra lands. If we have too many lands in our hand, we can start dumping them down 2 lands a turn instead of just 1. Then we have Alchemist Refuge to get down our lands, or not get our non-land permanents, give them all flash. Ghost Quarter just for pesky lands. Same thing with Strip Mine. Then we have our Planeswalkers. It's going to be next. Go ahead and get everything out of the way real quick. Our first one is Garruk Wildspeaker. Pretty self-explanatory. Ramps us, makes some beasts while he's at it. Overrun is always also nice. Then we have Venser, the Sojourner. Jace Beleren. And then we get to our instants. Sorry, one second. Get these out of the way. We get over to all of our instant cards. We have Bant Charm, Spin into Myth, Cyclonic Rift, Dissipate, Faith's Shield, Crop Rotation, Disenchant, Enlightened Tutor, Path to Exile, Banishing Stroke, Condemn, Naturalize. Then we have Congression of Dawn, at Dawn. I'm sorry. Then we get to our sorceries. Get these out of the way. 1 second. Okay, and we have Explosive Vegetation, get 2 basics. Reap and Sow, get any 1 land, or we can entwine it to destroy land, or sometimes just getting rid of pesky lands that other people are threatening to use. Then we have Recross the Paths to ramp us a little bit. Austere Command to either wrath the board or, Martial Coup, wrathing the board. Same thing, more wraths. Then we have Harmonize, just good old-fashioned green draw spell. Then we get to our enchantments. We have Crystallization. So basically, it's a what do you call it? A better what's the word I'm looking for? Pacifism, that's what it was. Sorry, had a brain fart there. Better pacifism, so if it gets targeted, it just exiles. Then for a little bit of Voltron on Rafiq, sorry for the glare, a little bit of Voltron on Rafiq, we have Steel of the Godhead, and Righteous Authority. Then we have a land tax, like I said earlier with the Reliquary Tower and the Terrain Generator. Your hand gets pretty full with basics, and then you can just keep dumping them down. And then Hunting Grounds, and a little bit more Voltron, we have Angelic Destiny, Collective Blessing, and we have a Oblivion Ring, and we have Angelic Benediction. And then for our artifacts, we have Soul Ring, Dark Steel Plate, Lightning Greaves, Mindslaver, Staff of Nin, Scroll Rack. Cards are falling, sorry. And then we're going to get on to our creatures. So 1 second, I'll just move all these little cards out of the way real quick. Okay, we're starting off from the biggest to the smallest. So we have Avacyn Angel of Hope, Sphinx of the Uthun, Chancellor of the Spires, Skyward Eye Prophets. So basically gets us a free card in our hand every turn, or a land on the field. So really good. We have Soul of the Harvest, draw this cards. Battle Grace Angel, more exalted. Then we have Revlark to get back some of our smaller dudes. Clone, such as Clone, since he has a power of 0, you can get him back with the Revlark. But basically to legend out stuff. So Valor, if he's in your graveyard, you have planes, creatures you control have first strike, so pretty helpful ability. Gale Power Mage, basically to flicker, to get rid of blockers, or to flicker your own creatures that have cool end of battlefield effects, such as like Sphinx of Uthun. Or Ranger of Eos over here. He only has 2 targets to hit, so you really only have 1 time to play him. But if they could die and somehow get shuffled into the library, you'll have it. Forgotten Ancients, he just constantly gets bigger and bigger every time someone casts a spell, and so you just move the +1/+1 counters to Rafiq. Stoic Angel really makes it hard for token swarms to kill everybody. They have to either get enough tokens to one-shot everybody, or just start attacking with bigger creatures. The only blue-green card in the entire deck. Everything else is either green-white or blue-white. So white's our base color, but gotta have a Mystic Snake. So we have that there. When it enters battlefield, has flash, or can be played at any time. You can play an instant the way it reads, but essentially just has flash. And when it enters battlefield, counter target spell for 2/2 for 4. Then we have Wall of Denial. Very few creatures can get past this, so I like to play it. Then we have some of our smaller double striker guys. So we have Mirran Crusader and Silverblade Paladin. We have Knight Exemplar to make all these knights that I'm showing you indestructible, as well as Rafiq. We have Eternal Witness just for value. And these cards are wanting to fall. Then we have Guilt Spire Avenger, so more exalted triggers and destroying creatures that attack you, so it makes it people really not want to attack you when you have this guy out, so it's really good in a multiplayer EDH game. Then we have a little bit of ramping with Knight of the White Orchid and Sakatrai Builder, so each one's getting us basics. Then we have Not Vine Paladin. This guy can get absolutely huge with Rafiq and do a massive amount of damage. So you have like 5 or 6 guys out and you attack with him. He gets basically essentially +2/+2 for each of those guys on the field. So it's awesome. Plus any exalted triggers. So then we got Solid Pride Mage. And then for our little guys that we can get with Ranger of Eos, we have Mother Runes and Sarah Avenger. Both need little explanation, really. Mother Runes protecting everything you have, especially protecting Rafiq, since sometimes we are heavily rely on him being able to win us the game. Other games, you have a Sarah Descendant on the field, and I mean, even if you have a Rafiq, you're not attacking with him. You're more so going to be attacking for 14 life linking damage in the air with Sarah Ascendant. So, but yeah, that's the deck. Please rate, comment, subscribe, all that good stuff, and let me know what you think. Alright, bye.